2010. She has a wonderful blend of speed and strength, does Genzebe Dibaba, but she needs to lap here in an average of 63.14. Think about that. 800 in 206. 1200 in 309. The world record is held by Svetlana Mastakova of Russia. That was in Zurich back in 1996. We're chasing a record here that is 21 years old. And it would be very, very impressive if she got even near it here tonight, Steve. After a recent form where she looked very vulnerable, I mean, she was fourth in the Rome 5000. She didn't really look comfortable. In fact, sixth, excuse me, in that Rome 5000 3 weeks back.
Yeah, I agree with that. It'll be very, it will be a remarkable jump in form where she'd get close to that. But she's after this pace. Nakai went out very fast first 200 metres. Jenny Meadows is much more experienced, finally bringing Dibaba back to her settling down. So this is going to be a bit of a procession for the rest of the field. I'm not going to go out at anywhere near the pace. She wants 2.5 at 800 metres. And I think even if you want to run a fast mile, don't go out that hard. You know, run 3 good laps, steady laps, and then try and come home with a good last 62 or something, or 61, 62 on the last lap. That's what you'd want to see. But Dibaba's after this quick pace. I don't think she's actually going to get it here. I think Jenny herself may struggle to get to 1,000 metres. But they're going for it. She's already got a big lead on the rest of the field.
Well, in the world record, Mastakova went through 400 metres in 61.9. They've just gone through, I think, the quarter mile in 61.4. So they've gone out very, very aggressively indeed. She's a beautiful-looking runner, is Genzebe Dibaba. She's still only 26. Seems like she's been around for a long time. She does have that wonderful blend of strength and speed. She's raced quite sparingly this year. Only 3 outdoor races, an 800 in Doha. Her debut at 800, where she ran 159. Then she won the Prefontaine 5000 in 14:25. That was Bill's world record attempt. She missed it by a long way. And Rome, where she was 6th in 14:41 over 5,000, which originally was Bill's 5,000 attempt. Sometimes I think her ambition outreaches her abilities. She goes through there in 206. Now Mastakova went through 800 in 206.6. So pretty much identical splits for the first quarter mile and the first half mile from Dibaba there. Now Jenny Meadows was talking to us at lunch, Steve, and saying she thought she would struggle to get anywhere near 1,000 at this tempo, and sure enough, about 1,100 does it for Jenny Meadows.
And she's kicked. I mean, she kicked there. Now, we mentioned about the form she's been in. This hasn't been evident in terms of what she was capable of. That's a very quick, not as quick as she wanted through 1,000 metres, a couple of seconds off, I would say, but still very quick. And my reckoning, I mean, bear in mind, obviously, that was an 800-metre time. It's 1,609 metres. So Tim, when she comes round to the bell, look at where she is with 400 to go and see what she needs to do for the last lap. But she's going strong.
She went through 1,000. I got her in about 240 there, or 1,009 yards. She needs to run this last 600 in around 92 seconds. It'll be desperately tough. The world record as she goes through there in what, 310.54 at 3/4, with a gap behind her, probably 50 metres, maybe 60 metres. She was looking for 312, and she was still on about that. But of course, Mastakova came back with a last 300 in 44.15. It was desperately quick for Mastakova when she broke that world record 21 years ago. She's very upright, isn't she? Chest pushed out, driving hard with the arms, up on her toes, majestic looking form. But is there determination and confidence on that face as she goes through? She needs about 29 seconds for the last 200 metres, Steve. I don't think she's going to get there. It's a great run, it really is. She's fully 60 metres ahead now. The rest of the field goes through 200 to go now, and she's way past the middle of the bend, but she's beginning to slow badly here. The crowd on their feet, roaring her on, 4 minutes on the clock. Remember, she's chasing for 12.56. This would be a fabulous run if she could get anywhere down around 4:15, anything like that. Genzebe Dibaba, the legs are turning to concrete. It's such hard work. These last 50 metres, crosses the line, 4:16.07. It's still fabulously fast. The 4th fastest time in history. In fact, just double-checking, the 5th fastest time, if we include a hand time taken back in 84. The 5th fastest time in history, 4:16.05. When you think she went out, Steve, in 61, it was just a little too quick. She probably ran her first 400 in about 61 flat. You've got to get that pacing right. When you're operating at that absolute margin, the absolute edge of the envelope, these tiny, tiny differences can make a huge, have a huge influence.
Yeah, and you know,